Hey there, welcome back. I was just out doing a little scouting with my awesome mutated direwolf. Anyway, I have been grinding out red OSDs for that sweet loot, and I have gotten a bunch of parts for battle rigs. I think it is time to build a garage and mess around with cars. Now, Wildcard has put out a few patches to improve battle rigs, but let's be honest, they're probably still a little bugged. It's now a part of Ark, so let's mess around with it. Today, we will build a garage and then build a battle rig. Let's get started. So I went ahead and checked to see if I have the stuff to build it, and I do. But what I want to start with is I think I want to lay down foundations to put the garage on. I'm not sure if it snaps or not, but I think it would be better to have that foundation down. And then I can also put some ramps and things so it's easier to get up to and off of. Also, I'm thinking I'm going to need to put some storage next to it because I don't think you can use pull features to pull stuff into the garage. So I'll probably have to pull it to a storage box and then manually put it into the garage. But we will figure all that out in a minute. So what I'm thinking is this is our base layout here. You know, this is a little workshop area, a little respawn area up top where I keep all my extra, armor and weapons and stuff. Over here is fairly open. I've just got these guys out on guard duty. It's fairly open right here. And then, it goes to a drop off in behind the tribe tower and the little greenhouse I've got over there. So we got our grinder here behind me. This is our main breeding barn. And then this is a little side breeding barn that I have. And of course, off the back of that is that little greenhouse. I need to do a little more work in here, but I've got pretty much everything that I need. Oh, I did bring the hive from the center. If you've been watching the series, you know I've been unable to find a bee. It just will not spawn here on Extinction. So I brought the hive from the center. At any rate, we go around the outside here. And still got some guys out on security, but I don't think there's enough space here. I don't exactly know how big it is. To be honest with you, this tribe tower is kind of worthless to me. I should probably put the garage back here and just take the tribe tower down completely. But yeah, it's got some aesthetic purpose to it. And, I'll just leave it as is. So maybe I'll put the foundational support over here, put the garage over here. I could always put the garage on the back side over here and maybe drive out this way. That's a possibility. I don't know. I tell you what, maybe I could do that. There is some space here. Yeah, I think I may end up I may try that. I don't know how big the garage is. Why don't we build one? Let's start with building a garage. That'll answer a lot of questions. So I think I put all the stuff in here already. Let me see. Yeah, there's a good bit in here already. Can I somehow we are 6 polymer short? I don't understand that, but okay. Craft 1, and let's take some of these railings down. Now this pickup gun is from Vanilla with Sprinkles mod, and I've talked about that a little bit before, so this was not a mod tutorial for that specifically, but I really like that pickup gun and the variant gun, the structure variant gun. All right, let's take a look at the size of this. Wait, let's go this way. Will it fit on what I've currently got built? Well, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's like it snaps on top, but then on into the foundation. I don't know about that. What I've got built is the right width. So let's put us some length out. All right, we're going to go into our extended hotbar. In case you haven't seen my video on how to use the extended hotbar, you hold L1, you hold up on the D-pad, you go into your extended hotbar, then you hold L1, and then you can hit right or left D-pad to scroll through the items that are in your inventory. So what we want is basically these foundations, and I'm just going to extend this out. Let's see, how far out should we go? All the way? I mean, I don't know. Let's see if this will, or we'll see how this works. That's actually the perfect size. I could move it over one. Okay. I'm going to snap this. I may be making a mistake. Let's see if it'll... Oh, that's like perfect. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5 by 5. Let's see if I can pick this up. I don't know if it's going to damage this. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. All right, let's put this away. Let's let that let that go away. All right, we're going to go back to the... Let's see if I can snap it right. Well, I guess I could put it... All right, let's do it one more time. It snapped right up to that. Just like this. And I probably should come off that a bit, right? In order to be able to walk around over here. What is the deal? Like, I don't understand why this is snapping the way it's snapping. It only wants to snap this way. Let's pick this up. Let's get rid of that. Let's take this, this, and then we're going to put this out. And it should snap. And it should be, like, fairly lined up. Did we get it? It's pretty close. It's still moving around here. Over here. We're butted up to that. Now the question is can I put these foundations down underneath? Nope. Ay. You're killing me, man. Okay, let's put out some railings. Just because this is starting to irritate me. Okay. So we got one foundation here, and then we mounted it on top of it, and it's now facing the right way so we can drive out. But I can't do more foundations or else it starts getting weird. How does this look? Let's just take a look and see how this looks. Okay, so yeah, it's not too bad. You know, it's a little at an off angle, but it's okay. I mean, it's a little crooked, but I mean, you know, we're having to free place it, so it can't be perfect. Plus, we've got that backside drop off over there. So, yep, we're going with that. That's what we're going with. Did I put the variant gun in here with me? I did. Let's just use that, and we'll put this away. And then what we'll do is we will hit that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I'm going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and drop off this building stuff. I don't think I'm going to need that. There. Maybe later I'll build a little something that looks neat. While I'm in here, let's take a look at battle rig stuff. Anything battle rig, I'll go ahead and pick it up. I assume I can carry it. It's funny that I was running around with that garage, and that garage was fairly light. I forget how much it was, but I wasn't encumbered in any way. And you know, it's funny when you build Survivor Mate, it's like 500 pounds or something crazy. You're completely encumbered whenever you're holding it, but you can walk around with a full garage in your pocket. I always find that kind of funny. The logics in Ark are pretty funny. So let's get to the vault. And I'm thinking if we place it right here, just right on the edge, we'll be able to access it, right? And we're going to call this car parts, because I'm going to go over and exclude it from the automated arc pulling. Let's go ahead and start dumping these car parts in here and see if we see them. We got a good bit of stuff. Like I said, I've been doing a good bit of grinding. So we're at the automated arc console. We're going to exclude structures. We are going to look for car parts. Actually, let's just type in car. That'll be faster because there's a lot of structures here. And we got car parts, and we're going to exclude that, and we're going to confirm, and we're going to close. So now automated arc, when I do manual sort, okay, it took everything out of the battle rig garage. So now I need to exclude the garage. Glad we did that now before. Now let's go exclude structures. Let's type in garage. Should get close enough. Battle rig garage. There we go. Exclude. Confirm. Close. That automated arc control console is awesome. You've got to know how to set it up to get it to work correctly, and then when you do, it's fantastic. And until then, you're completely frustrated because you're trying to figure out like how to use this and how to use that, and and why does stuff keep getting moved, and you know, it's that kind of thing. We're going to access the battle rig. We're going to go to create rig. We have just create battle rig. We're going to craft a rig. Okay. We're making progress slowly but surely. Now we've got what do we got? We've got a chassis, right? Okay, right. That's the chassis. Okay. Now we need to put a cab on it. Our current built cab options are a roll cage, truck. Can I just drag and drop that over there? Is that? Oh yeah. Okay. So the next is an engine, and I've got racer engine, and I've got truck engine. I'm going to go with racer. Okay, nice. Next is going to be the bed, and I don't have a bed made. So our choices are truck, roll cage, racer. Let's go here, put that in there, access the battle rig, modify rig. This is the one that we're in the middle of building. Yes, it is. Let's go to the racer. How do I do it? Just what I do? Hit that button, and how do I craft? Wait, so how do you craft? Oh, you double tap? I guess. I don't know. I just did it. I double tapped X. Yes. And it crafted it, or is crafting it. And it goes on there. Okay. All right. Next is wheels. Do I have wheels? Truck, racer, roll cage. Health. Wow. That is, wait. Fuel economy, weight. Wow, look at the weight. 855, and health is 1700. Wheels. Truck wheels. And this is the racer, and it has speed and weight. I guess I'm going to use this roll cage, because it's got a lot of weight and health. I don't know what that's all about. All right, front end. We already have... Wait, do we have that? We don't have that. We have harvest saw. Oh, I just noticed. Look at me right over here. Sitting down on the job. Cat's up on my shoulder. Funny. All right, this is durability. It harvests resources as you ram it. This is extra armor. Armor's 336. Oh. This is extra armor. This is spiked grill. That's damage, I guess. Extra damage also reflects melee damage dealt to your reflects melee damage. This is the harvester saw. I'm thinking extra armor. I mean, am I really gonna? You know what? Just put the harvester saw on just to see what we can harvest with it. I mean, I guarantee you our mantis is going to be better. All right, this is what is our, oh, we got a lot more options here. We've got smoke screen, jump jet, and sludge trail. I'm going to do the jump jet because I envision just needing to move upwards. 480. There was a lot more durability on this low one, but what is the effectiveness? Is that the height of the jump? Ground and minor flight boost while in the air. Activate. Jump. Durability. I'm just going to use this one because it seems to have the most effectiveness. Next up, we have a turret. I'm not going to do any taming or this or that or whatever. What kind of ammo does this use? Advanced sniper bullets. I've got some of those made. I was actually making them up to get ready for boss fights, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just put this on here. All right. Exit. All right, we got a rig. Hey, dummy, you're facing the wrong way. Seriously? Is this the way it's going to be? Was I supposed to have this flipped around the other way? Hey. All right, I'm going to need some fuel, right? Fuel 96. We have Fuel efficiency, 8,200 on health. The weight is 2,600. That was from adding all of that, right? Let's paint this bad boy. If we can paint it. I don't know if we can even paint it. Let's take a paintbrush. Light colors, dark colors. I don't know what we're thinking here. What have I got made up? First of all, there's some blues, some pinks, some reds. I don't know that. Maybe we'll go with a charcoal. That seems like a nice middle of the road color. And let's exit out of here. Let's see if we can paint this thing. Okay, we're at charcoal. Nice. Can we? It still has red on it, right? I don't even know what that is. But the whole thing's basically charcoal now. The only thing red is that front. That's weird. Right here. Down on the D-pad will be switch part. This is a chassis. I don't know what this is. The switch part again. Ah, the tire. So now we got to look at. It's painted everything. That's so weird. The switch part again. Like I've already painted these parts, so I can't I mean, I can paint them a different color, I guess. Okay, switch part. Switch part. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if painting any of these does anything. It seems like I've kind of already painted most all the paintable parts. Yeah. If I did some different colors, I'm sure they would show up a little better or a little differently. Nothing there. Nothing there. There. Seats. Oh, you can paint the seats. Cool. All right. We already did that one. The roll cage. I think it's already painted the roll cage, right? I'd like to get all that red off because it looks pretty dingy. And that was what we started with, correct? It was. All right, so we basically painted as much of this as we could paint. I feel like if we use some more colors, that it would paint and look nice. Swipe this bad boy. We want to go to change a part, a tire. Okay, that's the underside of the wheel. The overside of the wheel. Let's put this here. And let's see what happens if we put some darker color on it. If we can get... Well, that would make the wheels look like wheels, at least. I mean, they'd be blue wheels, but that would still work. Okay, now let's see what we messed up. All right, we got some dark along the edges there. And what are we looking at now? The front. We got some dark along the front. Yeah, it's okay. I kind of dig it. Yeah, so the wheels are back to being the color wheels are supposed to be. And then there's some blue and some gray on it. So it gives it a little something. How well do we harvest? I mean, we're dicing through that stuff. Let's look at the inventory of the vehicle. I mean, we're not really harvesting anything. I mean, we are, but we're not, you know. All right. L3. Can I go to first person? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wow. Okay. Wait, there's a radio on this thing? Okay. Let's stop. And then we've got headlights on, driving, headlights off. Oh, okay, it's R1. I don't know how well that does. Okay. We're not the fastest, but we're not moving slow, you know? We're doing pretty well. And I guess you would go a lot faster if you were in the racer setup, racer tires and all that kind of stuff. It feels pretty good. It doesn't feel too bad. I thought it was going to feel worse, to be honest. This thing kills everything. Good lord. Huh. Let's run over these guys. You know what? There's a perfect place to go to. There are way too many overspawns on the other side of my base. Let's just go do that. There is a cooldown on that gun. You gotta be paying attention to what's going on, because there's a cooldown. If you miss, you know. And it also seems like maybe you do more damage the closer you are. So you just eat through those dudes. Am I taking damage when that happens? So there's no durability to the engine, to the roll cage, to the bed, to the wheels. The gun does, just from shooting. At least I think it does. The jump jet takes durability every time you jump, I guess. Huh. And then the front end harvest saw doesn't take any at all. That's crazy. So how much fuel have we gone through? We have not gone through any. I mean, we're still on the initial bit of fuel. It looks like it's fairly fuel efficient. I wonder if you can make this thing harvest bodies for you. Because I mean, I'm chewing right through all those critters. How are we about getting up? It's not too bad. It moves, you know. I wonder if I wouldn't harm my own dinos. That would be impossible. Or not impossible, but improbable. I mean, you kill everything with this. It is crazy. You just like drive through everything. This is the overspawn area. So I wonder how long it would take for you to get encumbered. Oh, we got a little glitching. What is happening? Huh. I just lost my jump jet. Why are we taking damage? Like, we're taking a ton of damage. What? Okay. What is going on? What? All right. What in the heck is going on? What has happened? That is, I guess we just lost everything on the rig. Huh. It's like it was glitched. It brought me back to where those dinos were attacking it, and it was taking damage, but I was driving around. That was weird. That was really, really weird. I don't know that I would waste my time grinding this out. It's crazy. I'm going to build another one. Basically, I lost all those parts, but I'm going to build another one. The way this thing sits down in the mesh is not good. It's weird how it does, you know? All right, so let's take a look at our stats. So we have 86 on health. We've already lost some health. Notice how this health has already gone down. I don't know why that is. Our durability is all still at the max, right? Front end, jump jets, cannon. Yeah, it's gone down. The health has, but all the durabilities of the pieces are still good. Makes no sense to me. 2,600 on the weight, and our speed is 73 miles per hour. Okay, if you say so. So I want to hit a dino. Hello, that's not good. I hear it's taking damage. Like you can hear it every now and then take damage. I think that's what that is. Okay. Now, we're fairly safe, right? Yeah, see? The health is going down, but the durability on my pieces and parts haven't taken a hit yet. So, this thing is somehow bugged. Cooldown on that gun. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. It's a little awkward to use. I'm not gonna lie. How did he just die? That's so weird. It's like it's super lagged with anything that it does. So strange. Like I can hear it taking damage. Like every now and then you hear it's like ticking against metal. Alright, so what we're going to do is back this thing up. And we're going to put it in here. Hopefully, wait, you know what? That's glitching out. Alright, something just happened. What in the world? Okay. Where are we? 1,000 from desert biome? What in the heck is going on? Alright, so what just happened there? I don't know if you could tell I was hitting buttons so fast. I got teleported under the map and started taking damage. And so did my shoulder pad. So I enacted God mode so that I wouldn't take damage, and then ghost mode so I could fly. All right, so now we're in fly mode, and we're going to fly over and see. I have to go slow so I don't de-render. So there's the battle rig. Now, how is that possible? Because remember, we were over at our base. So what I'll do is I'll put that battle rig in there and just leave it. Well, that was an interesting day. I am not sure if I'll ever use a battle rig. It would be great if it harvested more resources, maybe if it got some weight reduction on resources. I can see how rigs could be a lot of fun for tribes to use in games and challenges, and maybe it works a little better on servers. We glitched out a little bit on our first rig, and then it just completely exploded as it, I don't know, rubber band lagged back to where I hit some dinos. That was strange. So we built the second rig and took that out, and that ended up bouncing us through the map, through the mesh, and we started taking damage. I had to quickly go into God mode and go into ghost mode to fly out of the mesh back up to the surface, and then go back into normal modes just so I wouldn't die, just because I was out of the boundaries. That was extremely, extremely strange. Let's just go ahead and say I will never use a battle rig again. If I was to glitch through the map and die and lose all my stuff and my shoulder pet because of a game bug like that, it just would really frustrate me. So I won't be using the battle rig at all. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the content, learned something new. Check back often because we're always doing stuff and we're always testing stuff. And we will see you in the next one.